Maybe you don't have the best credit. Maybe you have no credit. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you 5 loan apps that lend up to $500 and one that lends up to $1,000 with no hard pull to your credit score, so you can potentially be approved even with bad credit, late payments, and collections. So if you need a float me loan, you don't want to miss this info. What's going on YouTube? Welcome to Currency Accounts, where I cover all things money. So I just want to mention before we start, I have standalone videos on most of these products we're covering today. So I'm just going to go over the bullet points. I'm not going to go in detail on any of these products. The video would be too long. This is just a quick reference to save you some search time. I also have a few other videos just like this. So be sure and check out everything my channel has to offer, or even just a quick sub to come back to it later.
Get on with this already.
I'm going to British guy chill. Alright, so let's get right to it. The first one on the list is Super Cash. With Super Cash, you can borrow up to $200 without a credit check. So Super Cash is kind of a hybrid, and in my opinion, they're doing too much. One of their features is called Travel, where you can save up to 50% on exclusive hotels. You can also earn money by taking surveys, playing online games for cash, even find an insurance policy, which all those features are fine. But in my opinion, it just seems out of place for a cash advance app. The way the Super Cash Advance works is pretty simple and straightforward. All you have to do is first sign up for the Super Debit MasterCard, link an existing bank account, and you'll get sent your Super Debit MasterCard in the mail. You also get an instant virtual card. So after you apply for your Super Debit MasterCard, you're gonna have to join Super Plus, which is $15 a month. Then you can apply for the $200 cash advance. And if approved, you'll receive your advance in your Super Cash account within 3 business days. You can request to have your advance deposited sooner, but there is a sliding fee for that depending on your loan amount. $3.99 all the way to $6.99 to have your advance deposited instantly. So the pros of Super Cash: there's no credit check, no hidden fees, no interest, and no income requirements to be approved for this loan. A few of the cons are, in order to apply for this cash advance, you need to subscribe to Super Plus, which is $15 a month. Also, the 3-day wait time if you don't want to pay for the instant transfer. Next is Possible Finance, which offers high interest installment loans. With Possible, you can borrow up to $500 with no credit check. To qualify, you need some basic info like ID and SSN. You'll also need to link a Plaid supported bank account. What Plaid does is link your bank account to your finance company, whoever you're borrowing that money from. And with that bank account, they'll determine your credit worthiness, not your credit score. So if you have NSFs, if you have low balances, if you have no recent deposits, you'll probably get approved for a low amount. But if you have a good track record with your bank account, you'll likely get approved for more. So once approved, Possible funds your loan within 2 business days, and repayment is spread into 4 bi-weekly payments. And since they approve people with bad credit, the APR is going to be very, very high. 98.25 to 248.67. I had to get close there so you can hear that correctly. 98% to 248% and change. That's just crazy. But I wanted to include this loan product here just in case you applied for other loan products and were denied. Last resort, try Possible Finance. But just keep in mind that you might be worse off than before you took out this loan. But on the upside to Possible, they have another product called the Possible Card. With the Possible Card, you can apply for a credit card with a $400 credit limit or an $800 credit limit with no interest, no late fees, and no credit check. They do charge $8 a month for the $400 limit credit card and $16 a month for the $800 limit credit card. And like the Possible Advance, all you need to do is link an existing bank account to see if you're approved. One drawback to this card is if you have the Possible Cash Advance, you won't be able to apply for the Possible Card. You can't have both at the same time. So the pros of Possible is they approve people with low credit scores or limited credit history. The cons of the Possible Advance are the short repayment terms and high interest rates. So this next product is not part of the 5 loan apps to consider. But upon doing my research, I wanted to bring this product to light just in case you come across it. Credit Genie. So Credit Genie offers a cash advance of up to $100. They also have a feature which, in their words, keep tabs on your spending habits and get alerts to keep you firmly in control of your cash, which I'm guessing is like Clio or Rocket Money that gives you budgeting analytics. And I'm only guessing this because there's no further information about this product. Okay, fine, $100 cash advance, standard stuff. But what started to raise a red flag for me is their website is one page. Yes, they have contact info, about us, FAQs, right? But their actual website is only one page. So that struck me as kind of odd, right? Because most reputable lenders have websites with more than one page, even if they're marketing towards their app, meaning you can't really apply on the website, you can only apply in the app. They're gonna have websites with more than one page, with legit information on there. Not saying there's anything wrong with having a one-page website. I have a few one-page websites myself, but I'm not lending money. So when borrowing money, you always want to know who you're doing business with. So I went to the Trustpilot website and saw that they had 1.6 out of 5 stars and terrible reviews. British guy, can you read some of those for me?
This app is horrible. It had to stop letting me log in months ago, so I deleted the app and they are still billing me. These people took money off my card without authorization. I've never used them. Rude staff and support, and they will take your money and subscription fee despite you cancelling it and block you. Unreal.
One thing I saw in the fine print, which is kind of crazy, is that Credit Genie charges $4.99 a month, not as a subscription fee, not a fee to loan you this money, a $4.99 a month fee to maintain your bank connection to Credit Genie. And paying this monthly fee does not guarantee you approval for the cash advance. So I don't want to tell you not to apply for Credit Genie, because due to YouTube's terms, I can't. I'll just tell you what I would do. If I was looking for a loan and I saw this app, I'd turn the other way. So just do the math for yourself and use your better judgment. Next is Beam, and they have one of the highest cash advance amounts on this list. Beam has a feature called Everdraft, where you can borrow anywhere from $20 to $1,000 with no credit check. There's no interest, and they also claim to have no due date. But that really doesn't make sense, because you can't borrow money without a due date. So the fine print says, our dues will be automatically debited from your Beam account when a certain amount is available. This is an auto debit of the money from your account. In the case the full dues amount is not available, a partial debit will be made, meaning they'll auto draft your bank account. So to be approved for the Beam cash advance, you'll need to subscribe to one of the 2 Beam memberships, which is $2.47 a month to get up to a $50 advance, or $12.97 a month to get up to a $1,000 advance. Once you choose your plan and subscribe, you need to link your bank account. After you link your bank account, your Everdraft amount will be unlocked and instantly added to the balance on your Beam account. Pros of the Beam account are the lending amounts, up to $1,000, which is one of the higher ones on the list without a credit check. Cons of the Beam account is a monthly subscription fee. Next is Moneyline, which has features like Credit Builder, Roar Money, which is basically a bank account, and a feature called Instacash. With Instacash, you can borrow up to $500 with no credit check, no interest, and no monthly fees. And when you sign up for Credit Builder Plus, which is $19.99 a month, you can unlock access of up to $700 in Instacash. When you set up direct deposit with your Roar Money account, which is your Moneyline bank account, you can unlock access of up to $1,000 in Instacash. To get approved for the Instacash advance, all you need to do is link an external bank account that receives direct deposits. There are a few downsides to Moneyline and Instacash. Now I do cover those in a standalone video. It's too long to cover here, so check that out if you want more information. I will go over the pros and cons quickly though. Pros, cash advance of up to $1,000 and great add-ons like Roar Money. Cons, $19.99 a month to unlock Credit Plus. The last one on this list is Grid, and they have a few features like Pay Boost and Advance. Grid works differently than the other loans on the list because Grid bases your loan amount on your federal paycheck withholdings, meaning they let you access a portion of your tax refund early by lending you up to $250 per paycheck. So I'm in the final edit of this video here, and I just need to make a quick correction. Pay Boost by Grid is not a loan at all. So it presents itself as a loan on the website. You're led to believe it's a loan in the form of an early tax refund. Pretty interesting loan, pretty interesting concept, but it turns out it's not a loan at all. So I do have a standalone video explaining what this is and how it actually works. Not a good look on Grid presenting itself as a loan. You go to this website just at face value, you believe it's a loan, and just by the information it's giving you. Going through all the fine print, not a loan. So I just want to make that correction. It's not a loan. But let's forget about that for a second. Grid does have another product called Advance. With Advance, you can borrow up to $200 with no credit check, but you do need to have a subscription to Grid Plus, which is $10 a month. So the cash advances on this list are for people that don't want a hard credit pull on their credit report, or that don't have good credit. So a good starting point, and my favorite out the bunch, is Moneyline, lending you up to $500 with no credit check, and the potential of raising that limit to $1,000. So while you're searching for your next loan, I invite you to check out Capital One. When you click the link in my description, you can see if you're pre-approved for a credit card without a hard pull to your credit. And they have credit cards for all different types of credit situations. No credit, good credit, whatever credit you have, there's a card for you. So check out the link. You might be surprised what you get approved for.